So you simplify the following. Okay, that is from the topic of adding and subtracting like surds. So 6 square root 3 plus 2 square root 3 plus square root 27. So if sometimes the surds are not alike, then what we must do is we try to combine the surds together and make them alike. Okay, and here this is basically 6 square root 3 plus 2 square root 3 and square root 27. Right, remember I told you in class that what we try to do is that in every number we try to observe whether we can pull out a perfect square number. Alright, and we use the fact that square root AB is the same as square root A square root times square root B basically. So square root 27 can be written as basically square root 9 times 3, which is the same as square root 9 square root 3, which is the same as 3 square root 3, right? So because you realize that in 27 you can pull out a perfect square number, and if you square root a perfect square number, it gives you a 3. And also not only that, but you do see that the numbers turn out quite nicely. All of them now become like surds. Okay, now putting all this together, what you end up with is 6 square root 3 plus 2 square root 3 plus 3 square root 3, and this is just something like 6x plus 2x plus 3x, right, which basically gives you 11x or 11 square root 3, and that's for 1.1a. Alright, for 1.1b, again I observe 32, 8, and what I can do is 3 is not like surds. Okay, I'll basically try to create the same base as well. I see that I probably may be able to write this as the same, maybe factorize out a perfect square. This is square root 16 times square root 2, because I know that square root AB is the same as square root A square root B, and square root 8 can be written as square root 4 square root 2, right? Same formula. So this is square root 4 square root 2. This again can be written as 2 square root 3. Right. So the idea again is that I'm factorizing out a perfect square. This gives me 4 square root 2, and square root 4 gives me 2 square root 2, 2 square root 3, 2 square root 3, and square root 2, square root 2. You can see this is the same as like 4x minus 2x. That gives me basically like 2 of x and plus 2 of square root 3. Now note that I cannot do anything to these two because they are not like surds. They do not have the same number under the radical sign. I cannot do anything to them. Okay, so some of you may have written your answer as square root 8 plus 2 square root 3. Well, that's the same. Basically these two terms are the same. Okay, can